I'm at 40 now. Let's go to 100. A 60 depth of cut. Once I get down into the clean cast iron, whoa, shit. See what happened? Let's turn off the big motor so we can talk. That was fun. That gets your adrenaline pumping pretty quick. Now, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to see if I can make some pegs to go in these 1-inch holes here. And then this would go up against that and maybe keep that from happening. I thought this would be enough, but that's what I get for thinking. So normally piece is big enough, I put something like that in there and hold it, but and I guess I could. But I don't like having things above the surface of what I'm planing. I just get into trouble. So basically, I need a bolt or something that would go in there and just kind of hang tight. So, put that like that. That's 7/8. I wonder if I have any 1-inch. Be that long. It's kind of like out in the oil field, like I was talking about earlier. Sometimes you just have to make things up as you go. Well, that could have been disastrous. Now, I hate clickbait as much as you guys do. That was something that can scare you. Now, I'm going to make up some stops for that table because I don't have any 1-inch laying around, but I do have some 1.25-inch stainless steel, and I got Bob. So Bob and me are going to spend a few minutes in making a couple of pegs that will fit into those 1-inch holes and stay proud above the surface and grab that piece of angle iron. So that ain't going to happen again. Now, I told you when I was working on it that I knew it could happen. That's why I doubled up on the bottom. But that machine is pretty dadgum tough, and you can't stop it. Excuse me. I don't happen to have a collet big enough for that. So I'm going to have to throw a vise on here real quick. And we'll go from there. For those of you new people, Bob is a 1973 Hardigan chucker lathe. Bob and I have fallen in love. Well, I don't know if Bob has, but I sure have. All my life I've wanted at least a turret lathe of some kind that I could put on and not have to change tools every 30 seconds. Bob is a dream come true. Hardigans don't have an oil bath up in the headstock. They have bearings that are sealed bearings, so they never be oiled. And they have a nice little lock right here that I can lock that spindle and tighten up this check. Let's see which way to go. It goes the other way. Doing it the right way, guys. Yeah, get a little bit more. There we go. This is, I think, a 1/4 inch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down to where about 3/4 of an inch will stand proud of the table. Get a measure. And as usual, this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to make this stand 7/8 up. Scoot it out there a little bit more. I got Bob's light to work again. I said I got Bob's light to work again. Light needs to be plugged in for it to work. Haha! There's a cap in the little wall wart that was just blown all to pieces. So I ordered up some more and we went to town. All right. A little more light on the subject. Get it? Light. So, this is basically what I'm going to make without the bolt in it. This part sits in the table and this set will proud only be smaller at the top. And I'm pretty sure this is 1 inch. Oh, 987. So that's what I need to bring this diameter down to. And wait a minute, what the hell? Let's unlock the spindle. There it is. There's my good mark right there. Now, those of you that don't know about Bob, Bob is a belt-driven machine. It has the kind of spindles that get bigger and smaller, increasing the speed. This is a production machine. It's made to go fast, make little things. This is an automatic threader. I've got 8 tools I can put in the carousel, and all the controls are right here. I got forward, reverse, 1, 2, and 3 speed, and then I control those speeds up here from these 2 rheostats. To start Bob, you pull it on, and then I'm in 2 right now. I look up here, speed 1 to 2, I'm hitting about 800 RPMs. 1, if I was in gear 1, would be 270. Then 3, I'd be right at, let's go to 1800. All right, let's see what this bit will do. Okay. What the? Come on down, Bob. It's got a nifty little shield here. Can y'all see? I'm just in a hurry, so I'm just kind of going to take a few cuts with this bit and see what's going on. I can hit it deeper. And over here is Bob's speed controls. I'm looking in the right place. Over here, Bob can go left and right, and then I can adjust the speed here. It's an electrically controlled carriage. Left. I'm a little bit worried about the clearance that I have over here with the back of this tool. So I'm just going to take that tool off. Fastest way right now. Would be if there it is. Parting tool, get out of the way. Alright, where's my line? Need to come right to there. Take 50 off. Hot, 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 hot. Well, can y'all see? Over here. A little closer. Now, Bob's making some nice little chips, and I could probably push it a little bit harder if I want to. 173, we have 175 to go. 175 to go. I'm gonna leave this up. Maybe I can work it from over here and get out of your way. Those chips come off hot. Okay, forward. I'm at 40 now, let's go to 100. A 60 depth of cut. So that took off 60. We could go another 60. There's 160. That's perfectly acceptable for what I want to do. Don't get all beat up. All right, it says I have 48,000 left to go. 160. Let's divide that in half. Let's go 24. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to slow down the carriage feed a little bit and see that stops that little bit of high pitch frequency. Doesn't like that. Let's go higher. We're at 184. Take a screen cut. Let's go to 185. Need 20 more. 185, 95, 105. Tell here it's a nicer finish. I increased the carriage feed by 15%. That's the speed it likes. I'll show it to you in a minute. While I got it here, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Gotta hurry this up, I'm burning up. Taking 60 thousandths at a time off. This should clarify that. I'm taking 60 thousandths of the outside diameter off. This is a gauge that reads, or excuse me, can you see? You're not looking. Come down here. This dial doesn't have big, pretty numbers. Direct reads the diameter of that. If I put it on here to say take off 2 thousandths, it's actually going in 1 thousandth, but you double that because there's the other side it's taken off. So this is a direct read. You don't have to double it. So I'm taking 30 thou at a time depth of cut actual. I'm going to set this at 1 inch and 98. Go zero it. That tells me I have 93 thousandths to go. Thank you so much for the guy that tipped me off to that little trick. So you set your dial indicator or whatever to the depth you want. In this case 98. Then I zeroed it. It takes all the math out of it. Alexa does not have a job anymore. So 93,000, let's take off another 60 just for the heck of it. 20, let's go to 180. close that's reading. $32. I think 34. 32. 32. Okay. Take 25 off. 10, 25. The things that I do, I try to use, well, you guys are so dadgum. I'll focus there. Try to use paper towels around lathes and stuff. Thin ones. Use a rag, they get caught up in there and have a chance of not making it through there. I love my Axelson for doing bevels. My Axelson can get right in there and you can do the longitudinal and in and out feed both same time. Make perfect 45s. Hot. Go over to the planer. Well, that was fun. Got the little pieces made here over on Bob. Put it all back together. So now this has two positive stops and it shouldn't go off. This should have held it, but it didn't. This is better, or I'm leaving. Okay. Start from the beginning. Not touching all the way down here. It's touching on this side, but not this side. You need to put a shim over here to keep the Getting that bow out of it. Remember, I'm only got downforce on the end in the beginning, and the only way I can do it, not going into the side, which I guess I could drill some holes if I need to. Get through most of the hard stuff. Settle down. Do a spring pass. I'm gonna make it. That'll make it go this way.